Thank you, Commissioner Saban, and we welcome you back to TCW Asterisk 52 War Games Torneo Mono with our semi-main event. The Women's Championship is on the line as Mayara Graciela looks to make her second defense against El Orgullo's Rebecca Diago.
This next match is set for one fall, and it is for the TCW Women's Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. She is the reigning and defending TCW Women's Champion, Mayara Graciela.
The Brazilian beauty has been on a huge wave of momentum ever since her big win at Ichiban Valiance, and she has not stopped since there. She's beaten the likes of Barbie J. Tucker. She's beaten Dani Gibbons. And now she looks to defeat Rebecca Diago after those two ladies went down to the wire. But instead of 4 women, it's now 2. It's 1-on-1, and here she comes. And Rebecca Diago is not to be taken lightly. A 3-time women's champion in her own right. And Rebecca Diago has definitely got to be feeling motivated and pissed off here. Kind of like Ethan Sander was, especially when it came down to the wire between Rebecca Diago and Mayara Graciela. One of those two ladies, it could very well be Rebecca Diago as a 4-time women's champion right now. But as I mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, it's 1-on-1, it's no 4-women match, it's as good as it gets. The Women's Championship on the line, and this is a huge match between both of these ladies. The hardware being displayed for the crowd, and these fans know what they're ready for. It's 2 of the best women's athletes in the Terrordome going 1-on-1. What more could you ask for? This match called underway, and both of them tried to drop kick, but nothing there as Mayara takes the early advantage with the kick. Nothing there, but Rebecca Diago was able to take advantage with the monkey flip. El Orgullo's sole women's representative trying to regain some gold for the faction, but nothing going right now if Mayara Graciela has anything to say about it, and right now she does with that neck breaker. Trying to regain the advantage, Rebecca Diago is. She got the side headlock. She got the European uppercut. The challenger is back in this fight as she throws a hard strike. Going back to the wrist lock, but Mayara Graciela able to fight her way out of it with a bit of an arm drag. Irish whip, no, countered, no, not even countered. Mayara Graciela had full control with the elbow, nicely done. But Rebecca Diago, once again, trying an Irish whip, but nothing there as Mayara Graciela able to fight out of harm's way. And then Rebecca Diago with the beautiful maneuver there. It looked like a cross-body block or something like that. I don't know exactly what that's called, but it was a nice maneuver. However, it's not enough to gain full control of the match as Mayara Graciela almost throws Diago into the referee, and Diago takes advantage of a little bit of the miscue there as now we see the lockup, the side headlock once again from the challenger, and the headlock takeover beautifully executed. Waist lock now, wait a minute, no, Mayara Graciela back to the wrist lock. Now here we go with the Irish whip in the corner, trying to knee, but nothing there. Mayara falls victim to the boot and eats a monkey flip for her attempt, and there's a beautiful standing moonsault from Rebecca Diago. She made that one look easy, and there you saw the dragon screw. Take nothing away from Rebecca Diago. She is an athletic woman. She's doing things that most guys can't even do. But Mayara Graciela with the champion's instinct to counter with the Russian leg sweep. Missing wildly with the roundhouse though. She can't quite find that one. But Mayara Graciela continues to maintain a bit of the advantage. Rebecca Diago with the hard chop. These two ladies are going back and forth. Irish whip. No, Diago is dangling on the apron, and Mayara Graciela reintroduces her into the ring with a suplex. trying to get the advantage and trying to get some momentum, but Rebecca Diago fights her off. Mayara Graciela now fighting out of whatever Rebecca had there, and no! The big elbow from Rebecca Diago. Rebecca going up, and look at the athleticism! My God! Shooting star press off a springboard, but it's not enough to get the match won, and Rebecca Diago is fighting this. She says that was 3, that's the match, it's gotta be. And that little mistake has cost her as Graciella. Wait a minute, no! Diago into the small package, but no! Graciella reverses it back. No, Diago reverses it back. 2, and Graciella. 1, 2, they're fighting for position. Now it's Diago. 2, whoa! Get 1, 2, wow! Look at that exchange there. She missed with one kick, but she got the other. And now Mayara Graciela following the kicks. Beautiful footwork into the cover, but only good enough for 2. What a match we're already seeing between these two women. The jawbreaker now from the challenger. As there's the uppercut. Wow! That one came out of nowhere from Rebecca Diago. And another one. Leveling the champion. Wow, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. The veteran came prepared for the young girl. And there again with the uppercut. And now Rebecca Diago looks to be going for the end here. Turns her around. Got Ridge Power around. Yes! Got all of it! Mayara Graciela in trouble. 1, 2, 3. No! 2.9! Diago's fighting with this. She's calling bias, but that arguing with the ref has cost her. As now you see Mayara Graciela, the champion, retaking the advantage. There's that frankensteiner, a move that Rebecca Diago knows very well. It was the end of her at Ichiban Valiance, but it might not be the case here at War Games. Drop toe hold counter there by Mayara Graciela, but Rebecca Diago quick to react with the bulldog, not losing any position into the cover. 2, got her, no. 2.5 once again, and there's the monkey flip by Rebecca Diago, and this could be over. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3, no! Rebecca Diago's frustration must be mounting here as she cannot put the women's champion away. And Mayara Graciela continues to fight, and whatever Rebecca Diago was going for there did not hit. That was an unnecessary risk, and now she's paying for it as there comes... Wait a minute, no, never mind. I thought she was paying for it, but it just happens to be a beautiful, 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 beautiful counter, and was able to get the advantage with the handspring moonsault. Ducked underneath the clothesline. Rebecca Diago recovering from an early mistake to come back in the match. Now she makes Mayara Graciela miss the lariat and then gets hit with the uppercut and then a standing moonsault. This is what I get for counting women out too soon. 2, no! Mayara Graciela able to get the shoulder up, misses wild with the super kick, but Mayara Graciela with the head scissor takedown. Mayara Graciela setting up for something big here. She's got her. No! Like she might have been going for a scissor kick, but Rebecca was able to fight her off, and oh my goodness! What a maneuver into the cover. 2, 3, no! Like an inverted STO, and Rebecca is just having her fill with this referee. She doesn't like any of the calls she's making, and the referee is saying, look, I call this match how I want it. Diago just slapped it out of her, calling her a loser. You see how Rebecca Diago feels about this match, and the referee's not taking any of it. German suplex by Mayara Graciela. 2, is it over? No, it's not. And now Mayara Graciela with the hard strikes, showing off to the crowd. Big punch there on Rebecca Diago. And now Mayara Graciela, the champion, setting up for the end. Rebecca Diago could be eating the dirt after this one. Scissor kick from the women's champion. And this could be defense number 2. Cover. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. And you see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. It was a hard-fought contest. Rebecca Diago looked like she had the match won. But the problem is that Diago's frustration, her anger, her temper got the best of her. And when she stood up to the referee and slapped her, she focused too much of her energy on the referee, and in the long run, it ends up costing her, as Mayara Graciela was able to capitalize like a champion would. Love it or hate it, this is what happens. Mayara Graciela retains the women's championship. This is going to be a big lesson for Rebecca Diago. What a win for Mayara. The Brazilian beauty retains the women's championship and continues her hot roll of momentum. But some of you have to think she got away with one tonight. She definitely did, but a win is a win. As I said earlier, she is still your women's champion at the end of the day.
They just wanted the chance to play together. They're friends. They're friends and they wanted to play together. It's Friday, and you know what that means.
Friday night football tonight.
Hey, stop interrupting me!
The play of the week for me happened Sunday afternoon when I was with some friends watching football at a local establishment, minding my own business, when our eyes were assaulted by...
Thanks to some recent comments from Peter Forsberg, the way that they won it is now a source of controversy.
Hey, my daughter saw Santa at the mall this past weekend. He charged her $10 for one picture with him. The rumor out of Philly is that Sergei Bobrovsky will get the call in Game 4.
Bobrovsky!
The Wand, where we look at the best plays from athletes named Wand.
It's actually the one, not the one. Watch it! Watch it!